This entire movie is
Important
such a dom
to
sub.
show both of those valid choices.
This is such a
Okay?
dom sub film.
It,
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
Everyone
I
around
just
everyone around Cruella.
here's what this movie's what happens when you get two tops together.
When there cannot be two tops in this world, so they have to kill one. Like that's literally how it is. Like what happens when you have two tops in the fashion world? One must murder the other. They must
Who
fight to the
was
death.
it? They must fight to the death. There can be only one. Who was it like Burger King or someone who did during Pride Month this year? You remember someone did that ad where they were like, for Pride, like we're pairing the same things, and they had like two bun tops and like two bun bottoms, and you were like, tell us you didn't have a gay person on your marketing team without telling us you didn't have a single gay person on your marketing team. Yeah, this is like that in a movie form of like, you know, a teachable moment, I think, right? This is Disney's approach to teaching people why two tops together doesn't work. Like why doms don't date doms.
Exactly, and
I mean, also because like it's your mother, and that would be a little icky. But like,
yeah,
besides
exactly.
that,
I'm like, and also tops can't birth
just
tops. Tops have to.
listen.
If a top has a top child, she has to immediately kill her. Like that's how it
Listen,
is.
as Disney is so wont to do in our Should Have Been Gays, it's just going to couch that message in a little bit of an incestuous context for us.
Yeah.
And then we're good to go. We're rolling. We're
Oh,
like, we're
God.
rolling like a DeVille, okay? That's all.
Yes.
We are just...
The entire, the entire aesthetic of Cruella is so gay. I also was going to say, my other synopsis for this was going to be The Devil Wears Prada, but it's your mom. And I was like, I don't think we should go there.
So true, though. Listen, here's what I can tell you, because I feel like the Devil Wears Prada fandom still has some of like the highest fan fiction numbers out there. Like, I guarantee you someone has written that version somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna look for it, and I'm gonna say this is maybe one of the few times where like listeners, please don't send me that.
Please don't.
Don't send it. Don't send me the link, okay? But I just assume it's out there because also unhinged. It's got to be out there. I feel like someone's done it. But you're not wrong. That is very much the vibe going on here. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about which characters should have been gay? I just feel like there's so many themes.
Oh, Jesus.
That I feel like I'd rather talk about like the themes of the film that are gay. Do you know what I mean?
I do, but like, can we do a couple of the gayest moments then for some of the characters? Because there are some highlights I need to hit, and then I think we can dive into the themes. Yes.
Yes, please. So what are your gayest moments for Cruella?
Well, Cruella, I mean, right from the get-go, like, just has so many. I mean, just from the moment, like, I wish I could remember. It's like one of the few things I didn't write down because I didn't have my notes open yet. And it was like the first line of the movie, but she's like talking about how like the world wasn't ready for her when she was born, you know? And I'm like, gay. And then she goes to school and she's like, Anita Darling, what a fabulous name. And I'm like, yeah, of course you're obsessed with Anita, gay. And then she sneaks into a party and she like sees a whole bunch of women in like fancy outfits and like sits there in her little Converse and loses her little gay mind. And she's like, what is this? I want to do this. I want to dress women in these hot clothes. And you're like,
for the first time in my life, I felt like I belonged. I feel like there's a huge thread with Cruella of being different, right? Of being.
She's like, it was just me and all these Renaissance gays, and I finally felt like I belonged.
Exactly.
Somewhere.
I mean, it's the gayest party ever, right? Like
it is the gayest party ever.
It's just like flamboyance everywhere, and she's like, oh, I fit right in finally.
Especially because I feel like the beginning of that movie was like that party scene was so confusing to me, because the whole I guess like until you meet the Baroness, I was just like, did we get transported back to like the 1800s? Like what time zone is this movie set in exactly? Like how they were in a car, right? Like they drove there in a car.
And you're like, and we're in the 1800s.
So yeah, I literally was like a little confused because they went like, so hard, and I was like, what's going on?
Only the gays would throw a theme party like that, though.
Like who else throws theme parties like that? Tell me who. Gays, that's who.
No, the Baroness constantly is throwing a gay theme party.
Yes.
Her and Hellman Hall is just like the gay bar of the 70s
Yeah.
of London in the 70s.
Hellman Hall, meet the flame, please. Like
Yes,
that's what we
yes.
need.
Except like
She's just like,
the
I'm here
patrons
in my
are.
1800s Renaissance gay party with my gay dogs, gonna kill some people. Like NBD, just doing me. And you're like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Also,
sure.
I'm like, yeah, Cruella from the beginning. Also, you have her mother. We all know.
Her
Sorry if
poor mom, though.
sorry
Oh my god.
sorry spoiler alert, but the Baroness is Cruella's biological mother, but she was adopted by Catherine, who was a servant in the Baroness's home.
Sure, sure, sure,
But
sure.
the entire beginning, where you have Catherine, her mom, she's just like, she's exuding, like, I have a gay child and, like, I don't know what to do with her. Like,
Her
she's.
mom is out trying to like found PFLAG by herself in
Mm-hmm.
London in the 70s. Like that's, I guess it's the 60s then. That's what she's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, dude, like, I'm gonna take my daughter out of school before you expel her. Like, I'm gonna go to London because clearly my gay daughter needs to be in a city. Like, she's doing everything for her little gay daughter. And yeah, she got a real shit end of the
I
stick.
okay, wait, can I tell you? Because I'm literally looking at my notes and I have very few things written in all caps in my notes for this particular
Except,
except I have one point in my notes, all caps, the whole thing, that just literally says, no, but the way her mom dies though, like
yeah,
that's so
yep,
so harsh.
yep.
That also like a prime example of the real bad level of CGI throughout this movie for me.
Oh yeah, all the
Um
dogs are so
Oh
poorly
god, it's
CGI'd.
so bad. It's so
I'm like,
bad.
you really couldn't have gotten real dogs for this.
Like not for any of those. I'm like, I get that there are certain things where it's like fine, okay, you're not gonna like put your dogs in the middle of like a big fire and have them pull your actress out of it. Fine, sure. But I'm like, but there, it's literally some of the scenes where they're like, okay, like walk on this couch, and you're like, you couldn't get a dog to do that.
Yeah,
Like
like,
I don't understand. There are dogs because they're not fake dogs the whole time.
yeah,
Right,
but
like there are select scenes where it's real dogs and then they just CGI'd them like so much. It's a little wild for me. I didn't get
it's
it.
insane.
But also the CGI falling to her death for her mom just like made it seem even worse for me somehow. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was just RIP mom, so sorry.
Well,